up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another reaction. Now, in this particular clip, this woman is saying that women are mad at men for publicly speaking their truth. So we're gonna get into the clip. If you are new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. It is free to subscribe, share and like the video, and hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
I had to come to the back just to make this video. Another thing, a lot of y'all women are saying, oh, men are picking up microphones and being chatty patties, keep chatting about women. No, men are now being vocal with how silly and crass women can be. Yeah, y'all are mad that men have brains and move with logics and that they're putting the truth out. So you're mad. So you call him in, oh, he chatty patty, oh, he's sassy. Baby, if you a lady of the night, you a 304, you're uncooperative, you live in an alternate delusional world, please shut up. Please shut up. Please shut up. Please shut up. I just wish y'all women could just be on y'all own little island and be lesbians and just bump coochies together and leave the women that really do love men and need men alone. Just be by yourself on y'all island.
Listen. She got a point there. She got a point. I hear this as well, and I talk about it all the time. Y'all know, right? Women say, oh my God, please take the podcast equipment from these men. Oh my God, they talking too much. Yeah, because y'all don't want to hear what they got to say. You've never really wanted to hear what a man had to say because you just want men to shut up and do what you want them to do. But that is not the case. These men are not your stepdads, okay? Just like y'all are not your grandmothers and y'all are not the women back in the day. These are not the men of yesteryears, okay? These are not your stepdads. These are not your grandpas. These are the new men. These are the modern men. And these men don't want to take y'all BS. They really don't. They see y'all coming. Y'all have exposed your hand. You got on these social media streets and told these men what you didn't want. You exposed y'all nature, and now they are aware of it. See, back then, Pawpaw and your stepdad, Crenshaw, didn't know the nature of y'all. They thought y'all was so, innocent and that y'all was just women and y'all had the vagina and that's all they was trying to get. And as long as they got that, they were cool and taking your BS. But now these women have exposed their hands and these men are paying attention and they know what y'all about and they're moving with caution. They're moving with caution and they're not just accepting anything that y'all are putting out there. And of course you want to walk away. Of course you don't want to hear what they got to say because you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. The truth is like kryptonite. You don't want to hear it. You want to do what you want to do. You want to have the control. You want to have the say so. And you want them to shut up and just pay your bills and do whatever you say. No, those days are over. And a lot of these women can't accept it. They're not ready and willing to accept the truth. Nor do they want to make any changes to adjust their behavior. So if you are the type of women who don't want to adjust your behavior and accept and acknowledge the truth and take some accountability, then yeah, you're going to be stuck by yourself because these men are not putting up with it. They're already out here complaining about men having standards and not wanting to accept women with children. They already have a problem with that because men are saying, man, we don't want to raise somebody else's kids. Well, that's whack. We want to have our own kids and raise our own families and build our own families. We don't want to have to accept women who got 2 and 3 babies by 3, Pookie and Ray Ray and Spencer and Pookie. They don't want that. If they can help it, they would rather create their own families, as you should. And what they're asking for is not unrealistic or illogical. It is actually the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to have children with your husband and that's y'all children together and you raise a family, get married and raise your family between the two of you. It is illogical for women to think that a man should be responsible to take care of somebody else's seed. That's the problem. Everything is out of order. Everything is out of whack. And these women are used to that toxic behavior. And they think that every man is just supposed to fall in line and do what they want them to do, no matter how illogical, no matter how toxic it is. They just think that that's what y'all job is, to just accept them where they are, obese and all, ratchet, traumatized, just masculine, just the most ratchet of all. You just think that they're supposed to handle you, handle you, and then try to shame black men for not wanting to be able to handle these massively aggressive women. So now y'all gonna have to take care of your own kids. You're gonna have to go find their baby daddies and make sure they feed them and take care of them, because these men don't want to do it and they shouldn't have to. So society, in my opinion, is backwards. It's warped. I always say we're living in an alternate universe because things are just all over the place, out of whack, messy as hell. And everybody is toxic and don't understand the errors of their own ways. You don't understand that you made some poor choices in your life and that there are consequences associated with those choices. Everybody just think that I can do whatever I want, no matter how reckless it is. And society and the world and men are just going to falter to my needs and give me everything that I want, regardless to my behavior, my poor choices, all of the toxicity that you have not resolved. You just think a man's supposed to handle you, give you the world, and then you want the most from your poor choices and bad behavior. Where they do that at? It just don't add up. If you could just be reckless and do whatever you want and still feel you deserve to hire man with all the money and just take care of you wholeheartedly without no type of training on how to be a wife, no desire on how to please a man or be a good woman or wife to a man, you want the top tier. What about these women who were trained to be wives and were taught that marriage is important and how to cater to a man and how to be a wife to a man and a mother to his children and be there for him and supportive? What do they deserve? Because I really don't feel like it's an equal playing field. But this is how a lot of women think, because they thought you know, that, hey, they listen to what their grandmothers and their mothers told them. Girl, don't worry about a man. You don't need a man. Use your 20s to have your fun. That means become a 304. And then when you're ready in your 30s and 40s, girl, when you got your career together, then this man gonna be waiting at the finish line and he gonna have everything you need, and now you don't have to work. He gonna take care of you. He gonna do all this stuff for you. And that's not really happening that way. And now the consequences of that order is not working for them because it was not the right order. And now they're trying to shame men and be mad at men. But no, it's your own choices. You did this to yourself. As long as our women are going with this narrative, oh, I don't need no man and I can do this, but I need you. I don't want you, but I need you, and I need you, and you need to pay all my bills and do all this. It's just going to be a lost cause. You have to understand what men want, what you want, and find somebody who's compatible with what you want and what they want, and y'all want to work together. Not a man coming in and being your everything, but somebody that's willing to work with you and y'all work together, because after all, that is what a relationship is built upon. It's not built upon one person doing all the work and you just sit back, take. No, it's built upon y'all working together. That's what you coming together. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but that is what a relationship is comprised of. So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all know what it is. Chime in. I want to hear your thoughts on this one, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.